So as far as we're concerned, that is mission accomplished. Next, we're going to hike up the hill and have a look at the big old castle.
Medieval castle.
Yeah, it's huge, and so is the hill. Well, that anchorage on the southern side of Levitha got very busy overnight, and this morning everybody is up anchor and left, us included. We are heading to Leros. There's really not enough wind for sailing, but we have got the head sail out, acting more like a kite than a wing, in the hopes that it might give us an extra half knot. So we've got our starboard car as far forward as possible in the hopes of giving that some more balloonage, I guess. Probably not the right term for it, and somebody will correct me for that, but as you can see, the little bit of wind we have got isn't really doing much at all. We'll see how it goes. We might have to bring her back in. After our partially successful quest for internet on the Greek island of Levitha, we motor sailed the short 9 miles to the island of Leros, where we dropped anchor in Olinda's Bay. Keep going. Not only was Leros our next planned island to visit, it was also the island where we hoped that we could find some sort of final conclusion to our quest for internet data. So we took our dinghy ashore to the main town, and eventually, after walking up a big hill, we found what we were looking for.
Well, Baz.
We've had a win.
Yay!
We've got 30 gigabytes of data,
Yeah.
which costs €25. It lasts for 3 months,
Wow.
but it is with a provider called Wind.
Right.
And most of the big islands have somewhere where you can buy more credit if you need be.
Fantastic. Well done.
I'm a happy camper. Now we can go and have a beer.
Yeah.
So as far as we're concerned, that is mission accomplished. Cheers. Next, we're going to hike up the hill and have a look at the big old castle.
Medieval castle.
Yeah, it's huge, and so is the hill. Why do they always make these steps just wide enough that you have to do 2 steps and you get 1 leg doing all the lifting work? Somebody's evil scheme, that's what it is. You've got to love the absolute dedication to detail inside all of these Greek churches, whether they're little teeny tiny ones or fairly decent sized ones like this inside the castle. Amazing. I'll admit that I'm not the slightest bit religious in any way, shape or form, but I can appreciate the dedication that some people put into their faith. Wow. Again, another amazing feat of engineering, building an arched roof just with stone and making it stay there. With our mission to find a good internet SIM card now complete, and our curiosity about the castle quite sated, we upped anchor and set sail for our next destination. Well, it's just after midday on Thursday, and we are leaving Leros and heading to the small overnight anchorage at Levitha, which is around about 27-30 nautical miles away. We've got the head sail out at the moment because we got the wind right behind us. Once we get past the headland here out of the bay, we'll be turning to starboard, and that will probably make a bit of a difference to which way the sail wants to be, so we might have to tack as soon as we get out. We'll see what the wind's like when we get out there. Hopefully we're going to get 15 to 20 knots all the way.
On the beam.
On the beam.
We've arrived in Levitha, or Levitha, and that took 7 hours.
Yeah, it was a bit strange. The wind is very, very changeable. One minute we were having a great sail with 15 knots of wind, doing 5 and 6 and even 7 knots of speed. Then all of a sudden the wind sort of picked up to 25, and at one point went close to 30. But it came from a different direction and caused the waves to build up. There was at least a 2 meter waves at one point.
2 to 3 meters, yeah.
And it's just very strange for us to see the wind change speed and the waves to go from fairly calm to 2 or 3 meter waves all of a sudden. But I guess that's the Mediterranean for you. We'll have to cope with it.
Specifically the Aegean.
Yeah. But we're here, we're actually on a mooring board. This is a little mooring field, presumably supplied and maintained by the restaurant that's just up over the hill there to the west. This is our overnight stop for tonight, which is Thursday night, and then tomorrow
we go to Amorgos.
Amorgos, yeah. So,
Yeah, alright.
you know what time it is. I'm saying nothing.
I'm saying gin and tonic.
Good morning. It's just after 6:30 on a Friday morning, and it's not a cloud in the sky, and there's a slight breeze from the north and slightly west, but of course we won't know for sure what the wind is doing until we stick the nose of ABC out there. We are planning to head further west today to the island of Amorgos, so it's brekkie time. Bring the dinghy up, close the seacocks, close the hatches, and slip the lines. Back. Well, that was a mixed bag of jelly beans.
Yeah, not all tasty either.
Coming out of the island where we just were, We had both sails out, reefed, and we achieved maximum speed of 7.4 knots under sail.
Yes, that was the best bit really, wasn't it?
It was great. I enjoyed that bit.
Yeah. The waves were sort of long rolls.
Yeah, about 1.5 meters.
Yeah. And then we had to climb up and around the northern part of Amorgos Island.
Yeah, that was a bit sketchy because we were really close hauled to the point that sometimes I would go try and get a bit too high on the wind and we'd lose everything and have to drop off. And so it was very touch and go.
Yeah.
And at the last final bit, out to the western tip of the northern part, we just couldn't climb any higher, and we were going to hit the big rock face, so we had to put the engine on and go around the corner with the engine.
Yeah, I mean, look, I'm thinking purist sailors probably would have tacked, but we're still learning, you know.
But a tack would have actually taken us backwards.
Yeah, no, I think that's the thing with tacking, isn't it?
Yeah. But,
anyway, so that was the decision that we made.
Yeah. And then coming down the west coast here of Amorgos Island in Greece, we motor sailed.
Yeah.
Because the wind was there, then it wasn't there, then it was there, then it wasn't there. So rather than take the sail in and out, we just put the motor on, and that kept us at a steady speed, which is great.
About 7 knots, wasn't it? 6.5, 7.
Yeah, 6.5, 7.
Yeah. So we finally got here at 2:40.
It was 2:40 when we arrived, and we left at 8 o'clock.
Yeah, 5:2. Yeah.
Yep. So here we are, anchored.
It's a pretty little place.
Pretty little place.
Yeah, it's a very long, thin island, and this seems to be the only main. I'm sure there are tiny little villages, but this is the main one.
Yeah, ferries come in here. There is a place if you want to tie back on the dock over there. I'm not sure what the charge is. We'll find out, and if we can find out, we'll let you know.
Yeah, or if there are any utilities. I'm not sure about that.
Utilities, I don't know what's included. So we have put the boat to bed. Now it's time to find out if we have a signal for the internet.
Yeah, then you'll find out about this or something sooner.
Yeah. Alrighty.
See ya.
See ya.
Next week on Sailing ABC, the port police ask us to move on for anchoring too close to the ferries, and we hire a quad bike to explore the Greek island of Amorgos. If you've enjoyed this video, do give us a thumbs up because it really helps us out, and subscribe if you haven't already. And if you do, ding that bell so that you get notified of future videos. And if you really love us, check out our Patreon page because you can really help us out for as little as $2 a week and get lots of goodies in the bargain.